The secret behind high-scoring students who study less. Have you ever wondered why some students study just a day or a few days before an exam and still score high marks? Meanwhile, others study throughout the year but struggle to achieve good results. Are these students who study less but score well just geniuses? Or do they use specific techniques that help them retain information more effectively? If you often forget what you studied before an exam, despite spending hours or even days revising, don't worry, you're not alone. Many students face the same issue. The problem isn't that your brain is weak, it's just that your study approach needs improvement. Let's explore some proven techniques to help you study smarter, not harder. 1. Master exams with the 80-20 rule. Focus on what truly matters. Instead of trying to study everything, focus on the most important 20% of topics that will give you 80% of the results. This concept, known as the Pareto principle, is widely used in productivity and can be applied to studying as well. For example, in most subjects, certain topics repeatedly appear in exams. If you identify and focus on these key topics, you can achieve high marks without covering every single detail. Example: imagine you're preparing for a math exam. Instead of attempting every single problem, identify the 20% of concepts that frequently appear in exams, like probability, algebra, or geometry. By mastering these, you can maximize your score with less effort. Similarly, in history, rather than memorizing every event, focus on major turning points and key figures that are often tested. To make this method even more effective, break your syllabus into smaller sections and focus only on high-priority areas when time is limited. 2. Use visualization and smart learning techniques. Your brain remembers visuals and real-life experiences better than plain text. That's why picture-based stories in school textbooks are easier to recall than long, text-heavy explanations. To make your learning process more engaging and effective, use flowcharts and diagrams to break down complex topics. Turn tough subjects into stories or real-life scenarios to make them memorable. Use color-coded notes to highlight different types of information. Example: if you're studying the water cycle, instead of reading a paragraph, visualize it. Imagine clouds forming, rain falling, and rivers flowing back to the ocean. This technique helps you recall information effortlessly. 3. Connect new information to what you already know. Linking new topics to familiar ones strengthens memory retention. Instead of memorizing isolated facts, associate them with things you already understand. Example: if you're learning in trigonometry, remembering SOHCAHTOA, toa, sine equals opposite over hypotenuse, cosine equals adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent equals opposite over adjacent, makes solving problems much easier. By making connections like these, you build a mental network that makes recalling information effortless during exams. 4. Establish daily study habits. For success, consistency is key. Even if you study late, structured preparation can still lead to success. Here's how you can optimize your daily study routine. Create a study timetable. Identify and eliminate distractions like excessive gaming, TV, or social media. Set daily study goals. Break your subjects into smaller tasks and aim to complete a specific portion each day. Weekly revision sessions. Dedicate one day a week to review everything you studied during the week. Use active recall. After studying, close your book and try to summarize what you learned in your own words. Example: if you study a chapter on Monday, review it briefly on Wednesday and again on Sunday. This spaced repetition helps long-term retention. 5. Take short breaks for maximum retention. Studying for long hours without breaks can cause burnout, while taking too many breaks can reduce productivity. The key is balance. The Pomodoro technique is a great way to manage study sessions. Study for 25 to 50 minutes, then take a 5 to 10 minute break. After 4 study sessions, take a longer break of 30 minutes. During breaks, avoid screen time. Instead, go for a short walk, stretch, or drink water to refresh your mind. Example: imagine you're studying for a chemistry test. Instead of cramming for 5 hours straight, study in focused sessions with breaks in between. This improves focus and prevents fatigue. Conclusion: study smarter, not harder. By applying these strategies, you can improve memory retention and make your study sessions more productive. Checkmark: focus on high-impact topics. 80-20 rule: use visualization and color-coded notes. Connect new concepts with existing knowledge. Establish a consistent study routine. Take Structured breaks to avoid burnout. Even if you start late, consistent effort and smart techniques can help you score high. If you struggle with time management, discipline, or procrastination, these strategies will help you stay on track. If you found this helpful, like this post and subscribe to our channel. For more study hacks, blast off!